Hi boys and girls, welcome to our interactive read aloud. Our focus today is good readers can identify the setting in a book. We're going to talk about the setting, and here are some examples of where a setting can be. Some books the setting will be in a house, or the beach, or sometimes in the forest. It all depends on where the author decides what setting he or she wants for the book. So we're going to now move to our vocabulary words that we're going to see in our book. I'm going to read a really cute book called The Very Quiet Cricket by Eric Carle. And we're going to see these words in the book. The first word starts with a G and an L. That's our blend. What sound does G and L make when they're together? Gl, gl, glide. It has a long I, silent E. Glide. Look at the picture. This is an example of a man gliding in the sky. Glide. If I were to put glide in a sentence, I would say, he can glide in the sky. Glide. All right, I want you to turn to your parent or an adult and try to put glide in a sentence. All right, let's look at our next word. Starts with an H. Hum. Do you guys see the picture? Those aren't birds, they're bees. And bees hum. They fly their wings so fast that it makes a humming sound, like if you get really close to them. But don't get close to bees, that wouldn't be safe. But if you did, that's the sound that you would hear, a humming sound. Now I'm going to put hum in a sentence. The bees are humming. Now I want you to turn to an adult and put hum in a sentence. Very good. Now let's look at our last word. I've got F and R together. What do those letters make? What sound do they make? Froth. Froth is the word. So if I look at this picture, I see the ocean, and that looks like the shore, and there's froth. You see the white bubbles that are coming onto the shore? That's what happens when water reaches the sand really quickly. It makes froth. It looks frothy. So if I were to put froth in a sentence, I would say, I see froth on the sand. Froth. All right, now it's your turn. I want you to practice putting froth in a sentence. Great work, guys. All right, let's take a look at our focus again before we read the book. Remember, we're talking about the setting of the book. Where is the setting? That's my question down here. Okay, I'll go to my other slide to remind you of the setting, where and when it takes place in the book. Okay. Mrs. Hernandez is going to read The Very Quiet Cricket, and then we're going to identify where the setting of the book is. And this is the sentence stem I want you to use. The setting is blah, blah, blah. And you're going to fill in the blanks. Okay? All right. So here I have The Very Quiet Cricket by Eric Carle. One warm day, from a tiny egg, a little cricket was born. "Welcome," chirped a big cricket, rubbing his wings together. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. "Good morning," whizzed a locust, spinning through the air. The little cricket wanted to answer, so she rubbed, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. "Hello," whispered a praying mantis, scraping its huge front legs together. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. "Good day," crunched a worm, munching its way out of an apple. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. What's that coming out of the apple? It's a caterpillar. "Hi," bubbled a spittlebug, slurping in a sea of froth. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. Did you guys see our vocabulary word, froth? What do you think froth means? Do you remember? Here we go. This is the froth right here. Do you see the little bubbles of water on the leaf? He's slurping in a sea of froth. "Good afternoon," screeched a cicada, clinging to a branch of a tree. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together. But nothing happened, not a sound. "How are you?" hummed a bumblebee, flying from flower to flower. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. Here's our other word, hummed. "Good evening," whirred a dragonfly, gliding above the water. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. There's another word, glide, or gliding above the water. Let's see how dragonfly is gliding, flying. "Good night," buzzed the mosquitoes, dancing among the stars. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. A Luna moth sailed quietly through the night, and the cricket enjoyed the stillness. As the Luna moth disappeared silently into the distance, the cricket saw another cricket. She too was a very quiet cricket. Then he rubbed his wings together one more time. And this time he chirped the most beautiful sound that she had ever heard. The end. There are 4,000 different kinds of crickets. Some live underground, others above. Some live in shrubs or trees, and some even live in water. Both male and female crickets can hear, but only the male can make a sound. By rubbing his wings together, he chirps. Some people say that it sounds like a song. Have you heard crickets chirp before? Maybe in the springtime or the summertime? I have. I hear some crickets in my backyard today. All right, boys and girls, let's go back to our focus, which is the setting of the book. And before we turn and talk to an adult, Mrs. Hernandez is going to model the strategy, okay? Good readers can identify the setting in the book, okay? All right, I'm going to turn to this page right here, okay? And I'm going to show you where the setting is on this page, and then you're going to practice on a different page in the book. Do you guys remember when I read this book? You see this page, you see the froth here? It says, "Hi," bubbled a spittlebug, slurping in a sea of froth. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. All right, where is the setting on that page? I'm going to say the setting is, all right, let's see. I need some evidence. I need to back up my answer. So I think the setting is on a leaf. And how do I know that? Well, right here I see it looks like a stem back here. And this is another stem to a plant. And here are some leaves coming out on the side. So I see the spittlebug slurping in a sea of froth. So I would say the setting is on a leaf on this page. Do you agree? Awesome. All right, now I want you guys to practice on this page. Let's take a look at the setting on this page. It says, good evening, word a dragonfly gliding above the water. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened, not a sound. Now, where do you think the setting on this page is? Take a minute and answer to an adult or your parent. The setting is, and then you're going to fill in the blank. Well, if you said the setting is by the water, then you are correct. And how do I know this? Well, I see that the dragonfly is gliding above the water. Okay, I see a picture of an ocean or a lake. I'm not quite sure, but some body of water. So I'm going to say the setting is by the water somewhere. All right, boys and girls, excellent work today. Keep up the great job.